No, I have not forgotten. I've got these two. Actually, I got three things. The head of the Nobel Committee, there's a new book out claiming that the guy that was head of the Nobel Committee back in 2008 regrets, or 2009, regrets giving Obama the Peace Prize. And then we have what Obama is doing to the Pope on his visit, the official list of invited guests to meet the Pope. This is just, even for Obama, this is beyond the pale. Unless, of course, the Pope is part of the deal, which I wouldn't rule out. And then, of course, the story is coming up, and in fact, with a couple of pictures I'm even going to show you on the Ditto Cam, just to illustrate this 14-year-old kid arrested in Texas for bringing what people thought was a bomb to school. It turned out to be a clock. And I'm just telling you that the picture of this clock that the drive-by media is showing you is not the whole truth. It's just one little piece of what was inside a suitcase. Who brings a clock anywhere in a suitcase or a large briefcase? Now, the school might have jumped a gun on this, but the cops did not do anything wrong. After Columbine, after all these things that have happened, it looked like a freaking bomb. Even after it was opened, it looked like a bomb. It doesn't. I'm looking at it right now. It does not look like a clock. And don't you know the kid's been invited to bring the thing to the White House? Well, that's all coming up. But I'm going to just stay focused here because I've still got a lot of people on the line that want to weigh in on the debate, such as John in Boston. John, great to have you on the EIB network. Hello.
Hi, Rush. Mega Dittos, thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
I need your opinion, if you could. I kind of thought that I was hearing things when I heard Jeb Bush praising Chief Justice John Roberts. Was I, and what's your opinion if I was hearing correctly?
You heard Jeb Bush praise John Roberts, yeah. Why wouldn't he?
Well, I don't know if you're saying that with a little bit of levity there, but as Justice Scalia said, they should change the name of Obamacare to SCOTUS Care. The abortion issue and the same-sex marriage issue. If he was at a Republican meeting, if he was at a Democrat meeting last night, I would say he would be justified in praising Chief Justice Roberts.
Well, he had to praise Chief Justice Roberts. His brother nominated him. He's not going to criticize W.
Well, I don't know if you remember, or if you go back this far, but...
Wait a minute. What are you frowning at me for?
Well,
he knows his own man, but he's not going to rip his brother's choice of Chief Justice. This isn't going to happen. Just like, when Trump... What do you think it is? Let me ask you this, John. You're talking about Roberts. How about when Trump dumped all over W in the last 3 months of his administration? The worst 3 months we've ever had. And gave us the Democrats and gave us Obama and all that.
Well, I think there's some truth to that. When you get to Trump, he was at least man enough to say that he opposed, the combat in Iraq.
Right.
And I agree with you and most everybody else that the problem was compounded when Obama left Iraq. But one mistake begat another mistake. The original mistake was Bush going into Iraq, and then it was compounded by Obama leaving Iraq. So, you could say it's a wash, except,
No, you can't. No, you can't, because look, the mature way to look at this is, okay, even if you believe that Bush botched it by going into Iraq, it doesn't erase the fact that we're there. And if you're Obama, it doesn't erase the fact that we're there when you assume office. And it doesn't erase the fact that Iraq is fairly stable when you assume office. And when you take no action to maintain that and cause Iraq to go back over the cliff and give us ISIS, that is on you and not on W. It's unfair to spread this around to W. I mean, you can, maybe you want to, if you want to go back, well, we wouldn't have been there at all. But the ultimate responsibility on a mature human being, Obama should have realized, okay, I may not like any of this, but this is what I inherited. I ran for this job. I wanted this job. I told everybody the world was going to be safer with me in this place. So here it is. And he's got a situation here to be totally botched, threw it overboard, and we got ISIS, and we got Middle East hellhole now. We have the Muslim Brotherhood and the Arab Spring all given us by Obama. You can get mad at W all you want for this, but it doesn't exonerate Obama at all.
Well, I agree with you. There's no argument from me on that. But like I say, the original sin, if you want to call it that, was, W didn't, he should have, to borrow a phrase from Harry Truman, it was show me I'm from Missouri. And if W had exercised that with the weapons of mass destruction, we probably wouldn't have been in there. So, I'm not justifying Obama. He's totally wrong. I mean, the man is a wuss. I mean, there's no getting away from that. Look at the situation we are in the entire world now. Putin and everything going on in the Middle East. I lay that all at his feet, but the original sin, I hate to say it, but it goes back to W.
Well, if you want to trace it back there, you can, but where do you stop then?
Well, now that's what I think Trump will cure if he gets elected.
Trump won't what?
I think that's what Trump will cure.
Oh, yeah.
If he gets elected.
Oh, no question about that.
Yeah, and
absolutely.
I know you got a bunch of calls, Rush. As much as I like Ben Carson, and I think I can say this, I like him because he is black. Now, if that makes me a racist, I'm sorry. But
wait a minute. You switched gears on me here.
Well, I did.
You like Ben Carson because he's black?
Yes.
Well, you can say that. You're from Boston.
Okay. Does that make me? Do you think that makes me a racist?
Well, depends on who's judging.
Well, I'm Caucasian.
No. It depends on who's. Like, if a Democrat hears you say that, it depends on.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. If a Republican hears you say that, yeah, it might be considered racist. If a black guy hears you say that, yeah, it'd be considered racist.
Well, I'm not going to apologize. It's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But the only reason that I'm a little bit apprehensive about Dr. Carson is the fact that he is a doctor, and doctors are inherently liberal.
Well, he's not.
Well, I hope you're right.
Don't doubt. Let me ask you a question about Boston, okay, John?
Oh, no, you don't want to ask me a question. I was born and raised and educated here.
And you're the perfect guy to answer my question.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
I've only been to Boston one time, and it was for a funeral. I was only there 2 or 3 days. But it seems like, John, when I watch television, it seems like, I don't care whether it's Ray Donovan or whether it's a Ben Affleck, what's the other guy? His buddy, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. When I watch, seems like everybody in South Boston is a crime boss. Is that true?
A crime boss? Is that what you say?
Is every Southie Whitey Bulger? I mean, or a Sully Sullivan? Is it a place you just do not want to end up if you happen to go to Boston?
Absolutely not. And like I say, I'm an old guy, and I was born here, raised, and educated. And the saddest thing about Boston is when I grew up here and went to school and had neighbors in the city. Now, I'm talking about in the city.
Right.
Everything was common sense. It wasn't Democrat.
But I just want to, you do not think I'm a bigot for asking that, right?
No.
All right, cool. We've solved everything here. Then we'll be back after this, folks. Don't
How does he squeeze all this stuff in just 3 hours a day? Rush on the